Have you been reaching for the Kleenex? Well, I think a lot of folks have here, even a lot of sneezing going along in probably the offices all across the area. And look at this, we're in the high category. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Trees are starting to come out, and couple that with the mountain cedar in the air. It's a wonderful time to have allergies, right? So yeah, it's going to be on the high side. Make sure you're keeping the medication nearby, as it will stay high through the weekend. Another thing we're going to be talking about is fire danger. It will be the extreme category from I-35 to the west as we make our way into the day on Friday. Winds gusting up to 40 to 50 miles per hour, especially out to the west. And we will have humidity values between 10 and 15% moving into the region as well. So that does preclude us from burning anything outside for tomorrow. Don't toss any cigarette butts out the window. Don't have chains dragging the ground, causing sparks. If we do our part, we will be okay. But let's not spark off anything for tomorrow, as it would probably be aggressive fire growth across the region. And we do have a red flag warning in effect. It does encompass all of central Texas and the Brazos Valley as we make our way into tomorrow. And there is a fire weather watch in effect for Saturday, with more gusty winds expected there as well. And as far as the wind is concerned, I don't think it'll be quite as high as what we saw in a previous week or two ago, but it does look like that we will have gusts 40 plus miles per hour in the wind advisory from time to time, and maybe over 50 miles per hour as you head into the high wind warning from Hillsboro to Hamilton to Goldthwaite and San Saba, and points off toward the northwest, including you folks in Meridian as well. So northwest of us, that's where the highest winds will be. That's where the best potential for dust will be as well. But we may see some patchy dust around here. And let's get to something else that will be happening in the sky. It looks like we have a total lunar eclipse, and that will start just after midnight tonight and go from 1:26 to 2:31 with totality, and then partial ends at 3:47. Now, there could be some clouds associated with this, so let's check out our future track. As we make our way toward midnight, high clouds will be around. I still think you'll be able to see the moon through the clouds, but it may preclude that best shot from time to time as we head through the eclipse, going through 4 a.m. And then it looks like low clouds as we get into 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and by the afternoon, those get on out of here with those dry west winds moving in, so no rain with this storm system, but plenty of wind to go along with it. As we head into the morning hours, winds will already be gusting up over 30 miles per hour during the morning, and then by the afternoon, look at this, gusts as high as 50 miles per hour off toward the northwest, as high as 40 miles per hour, maybe slightly higher, Waco, Temple, Killeen to the south, and slightly lower as you go to the east, but still some gusty winds across our eastern counties as well. It's not only for Friday, but Saturday, we may have gusts to 40 miles per hour again, especially along and west of I-35. And I do think the wind continues into next week, so it's just going to be a windy time for quite some time. So for tonight, temperatures will be down into the 60s for the most part. That's well above normal. And then we're looking at highs into the 80s tomorrow, mid to upper 80s in a few locations, maybe even pushing 90 degrees down in Bryan College Station. And as we take a look at your forecast, temperature of 85 on Friday, very windy conditions across the area. Saturday, 75 and still windy. I think we get a break from the wind on Sunday, but then it's back Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week as winds shift from the south to the north. As a cold front comes on in by the middle part of the week, that will lower temperatures into the 60s with less wind on Thursday. Then the wind returns out of the south and we warm up into the next weekend. For the Brazos Valley, it's not going to be quite as windy for you, but we are still going to have breezy conditions and that fire potential Friday and Saturday. Stays breezy in the next week as well, as we get that next front in here by Wednesday into Thursday.